everyone, welcome back to Clusterbmilkshake. I am your host, along with support puppet, Mr. Chicken. Yeah, today we are going to talk about intermittent reinforcement. Now, this is not exclusively to cluster B disorders, but we do this, okay? Now, in childhood, we could have had a parent do this to us, and we do this to our parents. Okay, so it's almost like an ingrained training. The parent may have felt guilt after being mean, angry, cold, or distant. So they will be nice, give gifts, or money. Okay? One thing that my father would always do is give us money when we would come to visit. But when we would come to visit, he would be hiding in his room the whole time. So he wasn't giving us any attention. So money was, guilt money. Okay? So he would say, I love you. Here's money. Money means love. Here you go. Some parents are critical and controlling and may be physically abusive. They don't want to look bad in the child's eyes and to protect their own shame. So they will switch to being affirming and loving. Afterwards, some children will manipulate the parent with tantrums, or the silent treatment to gain the desired outcome. The child will then love the parent again when they get what they want. So I know that I, growing up, would do this. This is the child punishing the parent because I knew I could, wear down my parent. They didn't have strong boundaries. My stomach's growling. This becomes the template ingrained in us. If we're a shit, do something nice to win back favor. So, the mice experiment with fucking coffee done. Pulling the lever, right? Pull the lever, pull the lever. Food comes out. Food. Keep pulling it, all this food. Then, no food. What? No food's coming out? Well, I'm going to keep pulling the lever. Oh, here comes some food. Here comes some food. Okay, so I know if I keep pulling the lever, I'm going to get, some sort of reward. Well, over time, they're pulling the lever and they're not getting shit, y'all. And every once in a while, they're getting food. So they know that they're going to get a reward. So they're just going to keep doing the same, knowing that they're going to get a scrap, a breadcrumb of food. So in the beginning of a relationship, you receive buckets of positive attention from your partner. And then over time, the positive attention stops and the breadcrumbing begins. Now, from my perspective, the decline of positive attention is not a manipulative tactic. We are fucking lazy in relationships, We put all the work either on you, or if we're trying to be good and we're being criticized for other things, we're just like, then I'm done, trying to be good for you. And, if you really pay attention and go back in time, you're not perfect either, but being a, narcissist or cluster B, and, being hypersensitive and taking everything, way beyond, what's actually happening, we're going to resent the shit out of you, and then you're going to get less and less from us. So, yeah, we're also, because of our chronic boredom in the relationship, we're going to become unhappy with our partner. I mean, I know when my level of obsession over my partner fucking starts to dim. I can feel it, It's like but for me that's like, okay, I need to ramp it up a little bit. I'm that paying attention to be like, okay, I'm feeling that things aren't as exciting anymore, so I need to, shake things up. And not in a negative way. In the past, when I was younger, I would probably throw some sort of fucking chaos into the relationship to spice things up. Later, I'm like, okay, that's not good. So when I'm aware enough, yes, I'm going to try to spice things up in the relationship, or I'm going to give you a little bit of extra attention. This can also look like intermittent reinforcement. Because I'm not going to fucking put on my clown suit or whatever and fucking jump around for you all the goddamn time and, try to be a comedian 24/7, right? But, I'm going to try. Now, in the past, when, you're in a relationship for a long time and you're not trying, even as much as you were in the beginning, or you're spending so much time together, or you're married or whatever, and it's like you get to see the real us, and the real us is fucking just what? And then you're like, are you mad at me? No, I'm just fucking empty. I'm just fucking sitting here doing my fucking thing, Anyway, so it takes a lot of work being in a relationship. And a lot of people, not just cluster Bs, think that, the relationship needs to be easy and perfect. And, you put everything else on your partner. If the partner is failing you in some way, they're not the right partner. Some of us, a lot of us, don't understand the work that it takes to create a stronger bond in the relationship. We just start to fucking remove ourselves, push away in our mind, in here, put up the force field and not let you in. So, since we lack these tools and it's hard for us to feel safe, the relationship is going to die. But we do know when you are not happy with us. Okay? We know. You don't have to do that manipulative bullshit where you fucking, I'm gonna cry in the other room, but I'm gonna cry loud so you fucking hear. That's just gonna piss us off. Don't fucking do that. We can tell when we have not been putting in effort. We can tell. We know. We just don't care. We don't care. But if we want to keep you in the relationship, if we want you to be, you're going to comply with how, you are supposed to act, how, I'm getting fucked up here, but you know how the relationship dynamic gets to a certain, well, we don't want to lose that baseline in the relationship, right? So we're going to put in just a tiny bit of effort. What does that look like? If I see that my partner is like bored, or they are, just in this not fucking happy state, they're not walking around all fucking grateful, with life and shit like that, then I'll throw down the sex. There will be gifts, acts of service, words of affirmation, cuddle you on the couch, give you a kiss here and there. Now, these things are happening because, I can see or sense, I could be making it up, but usually I'm not, the happiness meter going down. So I'm going to throw this out. Now, my stomach, we are going to gauge what you are going to accept and what you're going to like. So, if I don't like, having sex all the time, and so, it's been a while having sex and stuff, and then I'll just be like, start sexing you up or something and make you feel desired and stuff. And then you're going to fucking be on cloud 9, and you're going to be thinking about it all day the next day, and you're going to be happy as fuck, Yay, my person, still desires me and shit like that. Just, making your partner lunch, and then they're going to feel, I've talked to a lot of men, making them fucking, a special meal, making them fucking lunch. They're going to be just like, oh my God, she gives a shit. Or, words of affirmation on a little note card, something, when they're not feeling like you care that much or whatever. These little things are going to make your partner happy. But, remember, these are the things that we should be, doing all the time, not overboard to where you're killing yourself in the relationship and they're not doing their part, but it shouldn't be like a total flat line of fucking relationship, and then you're just like, throwing the coin at them. Here you go. Here's a tip. Here's the tip. Okay. So these things are going to give you the illusion of care, but to me, they are forced. They're forced. I don't want to fucking do it. I don't want to do it. I'm doing it because I feel like I fucking have to. I feel like it's a fucking job. It's like, okay. Da 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 da. Okay, punch the time clock. All right. And then da 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 da. Okay, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine. Okay, do something nice. Okay, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine. And that's not healthy. That's not healthy. All right. Now, some very abusive people will physically harm you and then nurse you back to health. You also see this amongst siblings, so they don't get in trouble with their parents. You beat up your fucking sibling, and then you're like, oh, are you okay? What do you mean, am I okay? You just kicked my ass, and so you treat them well before mom gets home from work. One time I pushed my fucking cousin into the bushes. And she got all fucked up and everything. Now, she used to kick my ass, but one time I, pushed her in the bushes and I said, "Oh, are you okay?" It didn't work that time. I couldn't gaslight that motherfucker into me not getting in trouble. She went and told her dad. But for adults, it's the cops. It's the cops. The cops are the parent, You beat up your partner, you fucking try to take care of them, or, gaslight that didn't happen. "Oh, you're so, I didn't really hurt you," or what? Or play the victim, like, I hurt you, and now you say, you hurt me, and they're gonna fucking run away, like, "You're gonna call the cops on me, and, you're the bad guy." Fucking what? It's fuck you. Sorry. So these things are going to keep you second guessing the relationship, right? So they're mean, but they can be nice. They're distant, but we have sex every once in a while, They act like they don't like you, but they will make you your favorite meal. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? And what happens is you start complaining. You start complaining more. It's like you're barely doing anything, and that fucking there's going to be conflict. And then there's going to be like, well, then why are you with me? Why are you with me? I'm giving you all that I can. And this is true. This is true, because you have to really learn a new habit of doing more for your partner. Because in the past, we get away with fucking doing nothing, next to nothing. You have to create a new healthy habit of wanting to do these things for your partner, or, even just changing your mindset and being like, instead of I'm going to control my partner with negativity, how about I'm going to be a good partner and be grateful for my partner? Something, because what you give out, you're going to get in return. And this is why when a narcissist or cluster B gives out negativity, this is what we're going to get in return. And when you bitch and complain too, all you're going to get is negativity in return. I'm not saying be an enabler. I'm not saying to kill yourself trying to be the best person that you can. But it is important that we are grateful for the things that our partner does for us. And we want to show them that, I appreciate it, instead of the entitlement as in I deserve it. Whatever. So pay attention when you are pulling the lever and the food is starting to slow down, okay? Because in a healthy relationship, you see these signs and you make adjustments to feed and water the relationship so it will grow. In a toxic relationship, you're watering a dead plant. It's dead. And all you're gonna fucking have is fucking crispy dust. Bye, bro. Bye. All right, so I hope that was helpful. Have a great day. Namaste.